much of our parents were immigrants in the 60s or 70s. And if you all looked around, you'd have noticed that we have a lot of new immigrants. So what we want to do is compare the stories of these children immigrants to those of our parents who immigrated at a similar age.
I was used to living in open and wildlife, going around, picking up my bike and just going to meet my friends and stuff like that. But here when I came, nobody was friendly and everybody was busy in their own
Were there a lot
stuff.
of other Indians already here?
No,
Quite lonely then?
I was very lonely. But then again, one thing I said, to forget, I'll go and find a job and work here. And my husband said, no, you don't have to work because we had a restaurant. But then I convinced him. I wanted to be with my people so that, I can help them, first thing. That, there were so many people here, they needed help because of the language barrier and all that. And, they couldn't even read and write. And so I was also teaching ESOL, to them. And I used to encourage all the women, come out, learn. So that if you learn, then, you have no problem.
I work for team, it's called Roma New Arrival Support Team. And the team started with one bilingual teaching assistant. That there were two, then another two came, and now we've got like 10 people there. So it's in a scale of 3 years, that was a huge change, but still 10 teaching assistants and 600 children. Well, still you can see that there's a problem, not enough support for them. Well, as I said, some of them, they will pick up English without problem, like that. But, not everybody can do it.
Začátku jsem chtěl jít co nejdřív domů, nebavil mi tady, bál jsem se a pomalinku jsem si zvykal.
No, lebo tu prišiel brat pracovat, tak jsme přišli ku němu.
Se zdá, že to nejsou rasy, jsou jenom chlupáci, mladí kluci, všechny rasy, že vidějí, tak se chtějí nést prát a vědí, že si můžou dovolit nás, no.
Čo ja viem ďalej?
No, kde jsem. A tak zůstal bych asi tady.
A co bych chtěl dělat?
Já naučit se anglicky, pracovat, ale ne takhle někde pracovat, třeba být manažer, něco takového.
Kde?
Být manažer, něco takového, ženu, děti a...
Aha. Úplně jako vysněná práce. Cokoliv.
No, tak ja som učený kuchár čašník.
Nám to pomáhá úplně, že tak venku není nic co dělat a když tam stojíme hodinku, 2 hodinky, tak už se nás někdo pouští a tohle to nám pomáhá. Aspoň 2-3 hodinky, že můžeme být pohromadě a nemusíme se bát.
Viem anglicky, až tak, a keď nie je človek anglicky, tak práce sa ťažko hľadá.
Vůbec, nijak. Začali učit to, co se oni učili třeba už, ty Angličani třeba, tak to mě učili to, co se učili oni. Začali číst a taky, paní mě měli učit od počátku, od prvního, abych se to mohl naučit, ale oni hned začali s těžkýma věcma na mě. Takže jsem se vůbec nic nenaučil.
Now my daughter is getting married to a Sikh boy. So she need to, I tell her that, you should, you need to know their culture as well. Their way of living is different than ours. But Nima has to, because she'll be going to that house, so she has to learn those things. Not that about, the faith, because nowadays children, the youngsters are not into the faith. Faith is not that important. That is not the issue. The faith is, understanding is more important. Because it was too much of racism then. No? The Asian culture thing was not very popular. People were not doing, they were just busy going to work and doing the stuff, There was no any entertainment, anything like. But I'm glad, when I came to Derby, I started doing things. I started my own class, in Indian Community Center, and then I had about 30, 40 children there.
I mean, say you still try to keep your own culture and religion and things like that. Whatever you can, I suppose. Like you won't find temples everywhere in the street here as you will find like in India. But as I say, like we have got a small community of Hindu people in Derby. So, you just take your children whenever you can and you go there whenever you can.
We are potentially getting into a lot of trouble here because some of those schools, they are not ready for these children. And some schools, they've got hundreds of them, and they don't know what to do. They've got a huge group of children. They don't understand them. The children doesn't want to learn English because they are in their own group. They don't need to. And, well, if we don't do our job properly, and I teach them English every day. If I don't do it properly and my colleagues don't do it properly, in 10 years we can end up with a huge group of people who won't get a job.